Alright guys, BLM here back with more Judgment, continuing on. We're starting chapter 8. So let's go.
In the roaring din of the city, the death of the ADDC's vice director hardly made a sound. Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug. Yagami arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated.
Alright guys, why did I get another subscriber?
But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
Chapter 8.
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping
you in the dark. I made my power ranking
was imperative for
these first 2 weeks of Survivor. So for week 1, I'm at number 1 Tyson, 2 Sophie, 3 Yule, 4 Tony,
it takes more
5 Parvati,
make an arrest.
6 Jeremy, 7 Nick,
we had to pretend
8
were our
Ethan, 9 Danny,
You and I have
10
gotten to be pretty
Wendell,
cozy these days.
11 Denise,
Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert
12
his attention.
Adam, 13 Ben, 14 Sarah, 15 Kim, or Michelle, 16 Kim, 17 Rob, 18 Sandra, 19 Natalie,
and I believe you should know.
20 Amber.
We're aware of Ayabe's side job.
And this is from a Edgic standpoint.
A spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions.
You know, actually, let's go ahead. Like, I actually want to see how my list compares to the actual Edgic Reddit.
And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
I actually don't remember how they did it.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Number 1 was Yule. I disagree with that, but fine. 2 Sophie, 3 Tyson. I'm surprised Tyson's so low. Parvati's number 4. I feel like that's a bit high. Ethan is number 5. I feel like that's pretty decently high. Wendell at number 6, I feel like is really high. Especially with certain people that he's above. Tony at 7, Danny at 8, Jeremy at 9, Nick at 10, Boss Rob at 11, Sandra at 12. I mean, yeah, I think in retrospect, actually, maybe Sandra should be a bit higher if I'm going solely on Edgic for the first episode. I do think she drops after this episode, though, of not being really in the episode at all.
We can talk more later. I'll be there soon. So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway,
so let's see. So Sophie jumps from number 2 to number 1. Tyson goes from number 1 to number 2. Tony goes from 3 to 4. Yule goes from 3. Oh no, Tony goes from 4 to 3. Yule goes from 3 to 4. Jeremy goes up from 5 to 6. Did Adam jump up that much? Adam jumped up from 12 to 6. Or did I say Jeremy went from 6 to... I'm getting confused, whatever. Ethan's at number 7, so he moves up a spot. Denise is at 8, so she moves up, 3 spots? Sarah's at 9, so she moved up, 5 spots. Nick is at 10, so he dropped down, 3 spots. Okay, we're back in game. Wendell's at 11, so I think he dropped a spot. Only one spot, really? Feels like he should have dropped more than that. Ben is at 12, so I think he actually went up. Yeah, he actually went up somehow. I love how I was... Okay, game. I think the game genuinely froze here. Or not. Yeah, how did Ben go up? I'm fine, I guess. Party went down a lot to 13. Lost to Rob, went to 14, so he went up. Sandra went to 15, so she went up. Michelle went to 16, so I think she went down a spot. Kim at 17 went down a spot. Natalie at 18 went up. Danny at 20. Danny at 19. Amber 20. I think that's about right. I think maybe a couple spots there I would change, but in retrospect, but it's fine. So I think we'll do this weekly. I think it'll be fun. Keep track of this, especially because I am going to be doing a mid-season one eventually anyway, so it's like, why not? And also, it's kind of an interesting case where, obviously we have Edge, so there's always going to be, well, there's always going to be at least, like, 18, 19 people on the season, so there's still always going to be a lot of people to rank. Yeah, obviously there is the spoiler out there that supposedly Sandra quits Edge of Extinction. I'm hoping that happens before. I'm hoping that happens after I make my video. Like, I hope that happens post-merge. Just for the sake of, I hope that happens post-merge for the sake of, my power rankings, because I would still prefer to talk about everyone. I mean, I guess I can talk about Sandra even if she isn't there anyway. It's like, I'll prefer that she's still there, that everyone's still there. I had time to make that video. But yeah, we're what, like 4 weeks, pretty much a month away from that video, which also means that maybe that video will actually have to come out earlier than what I'm anticipating. Wait, no, because we're... Yeah, because actually, yeah, I didn't account for... Yeah, maybe it actually comes out a week earlier than I thought. Because I don't think I accounted for the double boot. Yeah, I think that's something I didn't really plan. But then again, also there's got to be an extra boot, right? Because of Edge of Extinction. So maybe it does actually end up working out to where the video comes out where it's scheduled. I don't know, we'll see.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. We can go see Ayabe whenever you want. We'll just need to grab a taxi to get there.
Yes. So we're starting chapter 8, right? That's what we're doing right now. Well, shit, we have that much money.
An on-duty detective arrested for murder. Now this is a shock.
Try not to look so happy about it then.
This is Hoshino-sensei from the Genda Law Office. He's young, but he's reliable.
Oh, here I thought the great Takayuki Yagami would represent me.
It's been years since I defended someone in court. I'll still be gathering all the evidence, though. Don't worry, it worked for Hamura.
I'm Hoshino. I'll do whatever it takes to clear your name.
You sure, kid? Shintani was practically your boss, huh? If I'm really the killer...
Well, I mean, you're not the killer, right? He's not the killer, is he?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I hear your gun's the one Shintani was murdered with.
Yep. Apparently the rifling on the bullet matched.
What's rifling again?
Really?
Sorry.
So, guns have these spiral-shaped grooves on the inside of the barrel to stabilize the bullet's trajectory. These grooves are called the rifling, and leave a mark on the bullet itself.
Whoa.
Now, the rifling's slightly different on every gun, kinda like its fingerprints. And apparently, the marks on the bullet that killed Shintani matched my gun's rifling.
So your gun must have killed Shintani-sensei.
Yeah. It was the murder weapon, for sure. So, someone used my gun to commit the crime, and I'm being set up.
But how?
You remember the day he died? We were having a nice stiff drink at Tender. You, me, and Kaito.
Yeah, I remember. That was
so,
our first time meeting
kinda-
Kuroiwa.
I hung around after you guys beat it. Wasn't a while till I decided to go home. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next.
Huh?
Someone smacked me in the back of the head. Crept up so I couldn't see him.
You got ambushed? Where was this?
Close to the bar, I bet. But I'm not sure. It all happened so damn fast.
Some great detective work there.
What do you expect? Whoever knocked me out moved me, too. That just fucks with things even more.
Moved you to where?
Random bench, over in the Kamurocho Children's Park. Not a soul around when I came to.
That's a ways from Tender. They must have taken you in a car. How long were you out for?
Hour or so, tops. But as I found out later, that hour's when Shintani was murdered. With my fucking gun.
So the real killer still has your gun?
No. It was in its holster when I woke up.
Wait, what?
Whoever attacked me took my gun, murdered Shintani, then put it back where they found it, all within the course of an hour.
So the only thing missing was a bullet?
Not even that, if you believe it. They got rid of any sign it had ever been used.
Maybe if we look at the bullet from Shintani's body.
Not gonna happen. Nothing spectacular about a single bullet.
By the way, did you tell anyone you got attacked?
No. I mean, nothing even got stolen. Reporting it just would have put me in more trouble.
Don't want to draw attention to your side job, huh? Sucks being a dirty cop. A real detective could have reported it.
Ah. Can't argue there.
The culprit must have been counting on that, though. They went after you specifically because they knew you wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
So it was all planned.
Planned or not, the bullet that killed Shintani ended up with your gun's rifling marks on it. There's no denying that.
Yep. I only found out when they hauled me in, though. No surprise they suspect me. There's no reason not to at this point. But none of my coworkers said a damn word. Hey, you know how Kuroiwa's been dragging me all over town with him? He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't skip town. Only just realized that now.
What did you say as your alibi? That you were knocked out in the park?
Not a very believable story.
Come on, you and I both know I didn't kill him. Somebody's pinning it on me. What do you say, Yagami? You think I got a chance?
You'll be just fine.
Guess that was a dumb question. Nobody's gonna tell a guy his head's on the chopping block.
Okay.
Listen up, Oshino-kun. Ayabe was set up by whoever killed Shintani. That's what we've got to work to prove.
You really trust Ayabe-san? What if he's lying to us?
He might be a dark stain on the force, but he's a decent guy. Smart, too. He wouldn't kill, especially not with his own gun. Someone else did this.
You think it's the mole?
That's the most obvious suspect. Let's start by talking to someone close to the case. I've got a guy in mind.
Which would be... Oh, Captain Hamura.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows where he is, right?
That's true. I wonder what Matsugane-san's thoughts are, though. If anyone's gonna know where to find Hamura, it's him.
Good. Well, I'll head back to the office then. I should tell Genda-sensei what we learned.
Alright. So how? Which one's Matsunagi? Oh, that's done. Shit. Yeah, I don't remember which character that is. Who's Matsunage? What's this? Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Should I look it up? Let's see. Actually, that's kind of funny. I looked up find a way to meet, and then this was actually the first thing to come up. So let's see. Mark a route to the game center. Oh, we're going to Charles. Oh, are we? Okay, okay. We're meeting on one of those guys. Well, where's game center? Charles is somewhere out around here, right? It's Lamont. I can't fucking read this map. Let's get closer to the screen. You would think that in this day and age, they would fucking fix the fucking, like, having such small text on a fucking screen by now. Damn it, where is it? I could have sworn it was in this area. Lamont. Is it not? Club Sega? No. Wait, am I just missing it? Learning Center. northwest. Park Boulevard. Oh, here. Oh, there it is. It's not listed as a game fucking thing, that's why. Yeah, we're meeting up with the nerdy guy, right? That's the guy that we need to get to be able to find Matsunake, I guess. Only 20 minutes in. Feels like we've been doing this episode for longer. Oh no, that's not who we're meeting up with. Who are we meeting up with then? We're meeting up with this guy instead. Okay, never mind.
What do you want?
Wrong guy.
Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong again?
I need to know where Hamura is.
Still hiding. Not a clue where.
What about Matsugane-san? Is he back at the office?
Use your head, Tak. No way he's gonna stick around there.
Kaito-san.
Hamura and the boss are in the same boat. Those Kyorei assholes would hunt him down in an instant if they were easy to track.
Exactly. Wherever they are now, they're safe. No idea where that'd be, though.
Can't you at least get in touch with them? Just say we want to have a few words.
I can try. I'll let you know once I figure shit out. You know how to pick up a phone, yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
Hoshino-kun told me about Ayabe. Said the mole framed him. Yes, he's really behind all of this.
Yep. Which brings us right back to Hamura. We'll start from him and go from there. Plain and simple.
Let's just hope Matsugane-san knows where he is.
Well, no point worrying about that until Higashi gets back to us.
Let's roll, Tom.
So it looks like the other spoiler. Yeah, Grab a Life Vest, who was the one he did successfully spoil IOI, and then he was right about fire tokens. It looks like he has a new boot list that so far has been accurate, so we'll see. This is his boot list. It's Natalie, Amber, Danny, next Ethan, and then the next one after that, it's between Rob and Tyson. Look, where are we going now? Oh, wait for a call. Okay. And then after that, it's between it's Yule and Parvati, and that's the entire pre-merge. And then the placements, and then we get the merge, and then the placements are just all over the place. Like, not really sure, but Tyson supposedly returned from Edge of Extinction. He gets voted out again. Adam, Wendell, Sandra, Nick, Kim, Sophie, and Jeremy are voted out. Then we get to the finale. Another Edge of Extinction. Return from Natalie. And then Ben and Denise are 5th and 6th. Sarah loses fire making to Tony. And Tony wins, supposedly. Natalie in 2nd. Which, if that's the case, what a fuck season. I mean, it should be interesting. I think it's still a shame that, according to his boot list, essentially the big names go out early. That like, the next 5 boots are 5 of the people I was the most excited for coming into the season. I mean, Ethan, Tyson, Rob, Yule, and Parvati. I mean, a lot of the big names. Though that also does mean that I mean Tyson does return supposedly. I wouldn't be surprised if he just gets knocked right back out, but and this does mean a deep run for Tony. I mean, if we're looking at the final group though, like the people that make finale, it's pretty much worst case scenario outside of Tony. Like Tony is the only person there that would be a satisfying winner in terms of like a Survivor legend winning the season. I mean, Natalie would have been fine, but again, obviously she would be an Edge of Extinction returning at that point. Michelle is Michelle. Sarah, I mean, I think Sarah is a very good player of Survivor. I just know that she's a dynamic character. Denise, kind of similar thing. And then Ben's Ben. So I mean, yeah, not a great final five there.
What a waste.
Let's roll, Talk.
Hello?
Yo, it's Higashi.
Hey, any word from Matsugane-san? What'd he say?
And the thing is, this was posted a month ago, which is even more interesting. And
Got it.
again, it got Danny
Thanks,
right.
Don't keep him waiting.
But again, if Tony wins this season, I still think this is going to be a top tier season of the show. Like, no doubt. You know, let's mark this. And again, Jeff Probst has been hyping this up as the best season ever. I mean, obviously he's going to, but he does seem to genuinely mean it when he's saying it. Like, it doesn't seem like a half-ass sort of thing. It seems like he genuinely believes it is the best season ever. Which, I mean, I would assume that means that there's going to be some really fun moves. I mean, like, say what you will about some other seasons that he's called the best season ever, and then they ended up not being the case. I mean, things like Karamoan and, like, Worlds Apart. But, like, those seasons did have some really dynamic tribals, and, like, I think, like, looking at Worlds Apart, I mean, obviously there was the Russian Roulette tribal. All the stuff with Mike was really fun, with him blowing his game getting blown up, and then again Karamoan. I mean, the Three Amigos stuff was really great. So I mean, at least there was that on those seasons. We'll see.
Take a seat.
I do think it'll be a shame if we do lose. Like again, if it's Ethan, Parvati, Rob, Yul, yes, Tyson. Like that's a kind of a.
I'm sure Higashi mentioned this.
Like disappointing group of people to miss here, but.
Come now. Let's at least have a drink first.
Here. I don't know why I said miss, but still.
If you say so.
Especially Yul. I feel like Yul going out that early is the most disappointing of the bunch.
Pretty fancy.
It's been a while since the three of us drank. Attack, I have a favor to ask. You need to stay away from Hamura.
What?
This family is nothing without him. Hell, he's the only thing keeping us afloat.
Yeah, you told me that already. Where is he?
I don't know. He has no reason to keep me informed of his every move.
Then why did you call us here? We didn't need to come all this way if that's all you had to tell us.
Boys!
boss? I don't understand.
My boy, you need to stay away from Hamura.
The mole's my top priority now. And Hamura's the only person I can ask.
I just realized with all those boots too, that essentially means all of the old school players are gone pre-merge. Yeah, holy shit, I just realized that. Yeah, outside of Natalie, literally every player that goes out pre-merge is a person that played pre-season 20.
I couldn't tell you what might happen.
He's what? Tyson, Yule, Parvati, Rob.
What do you mean he's dangerous?
All of which obviously played before season 40 or season 20.
Hamura, the boy has money on his side.
Danny, Amber, and then obviously like Natalie's the exception. Like so, really, Sandra's the only one that escaped that, which is really weird.
I suggest you don't push the matter. But if you really want to put yourself in harm's way, then let me be the one to do it. At least then you'll make it out alive.
You'd do that?
You know, you and Kaito, well, I've always tried to keep you two kids safe. All this time, I've never asked for anything in return. But here we are. This is the only thing that I'll ever ask of you. Abandon this pursuit of the mole. If you've ever held a shred of regard for me, then heed this one request.
I'm not turning back. The risk doesn't matter anymore. Okubo, the mole, the ADDC, it all connects. This isn't about what regard I have for you. I won't stop.
Then I'm sorry.
Boss. I've always looked up to you. And good Yakuza don't disobey. But now... I'm in Yagami's corner, damn it.
Yes, that you are.
Matsugane-san.
Higashi.
Sir.
Pick your side. I've had enough. You're Matsugane, are you not?
I am, boss.
Prove it then.
Bad luck, dude. Guess we're doing this, huh? Not like we got a choice. And now that we're up against the wall, you're just gonna have to do it. Let's see what you've got!
I'm sure he's gonna be just fine.
Time to die!
Alright. Wait, are we fighting him or not? That looked cool at least. Oh, we are fighting him. Okay.
Enough of this shit!
I'll take a lot of health. Yeah, I know they said that the blue fucking mode works better on during group fights. I still like the tiger mode, whatever it's called. I really need to learn how to block in games. Like, that's something I feel like that's like one of my biggest issues in like Kingdom Hearts as well. Like, something I really realized while editing my Kingdom Hearts video, or looking through my footage, is just like how little I blocked in that game. Like, I don't think I blocked really at all. I feel like that's one of my major issues with Kingdom Hearts. I feel like just in games in general, is that I just don't block that much. Fuck. Fuck. Get up. There we go.
That was simple for you two. Far too simple. Makes me realize how old I really am. It's a shame, isn't it, that I've all but faded away. Time sure flies, my boy. Just gets worse and worse with every year. Damn tragic.
Matsukane.
And stay down, asshole!
20 years ago?
Not gonna be that easy.
You're really laying it on him, Kaito.
Oh, boss.
Is this the Yagami kid you were talking about?
Yep. Happens every fucking time I run into the guy.
So, asshole.
Oh, he sounds exactly the same
You,
20 years ago.
get some kind of sick pleasure out of him beating the crap out of you? Time after time, you just keep coming back for seconds. You all right in the brain, kiddo?
I'm saner than you bullshit Yakuza.
Huh. Bullshit Yakuza, huh? Some rotten attitude you got there.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Who the fuck do you think you are? Back in the day, I was a lot more like you than I think you even know. I was in a real bad place, so I just started punching anything that pissed me off. And before long, my time was up. Nowhere left for me to go except this cesspool of a city. And you, my boy, that's exactly where you are.
Don't talk like you know me. You don't know shit.
Oh, but I do, you see. When I was your age, my life was going down the shitter and I just kept flushing. And now, you, my boy, you're the same little punk I was. I can tell. You know, sometimes people have no choice but to turn to the Yakuza. But, even if my chance is gone, you've got a future ahead of you. Now, I might have called this place a cesspool.
Alright guys, feeling her back.
More
Last episode just uploaded.
Kamurocho. It's a city of dreams where even from the gutters you can shoot for the stars. So if you want to get ahead in this town, well, kid, I'll teach you everything I know. But look, if nothing else, you might want to lay off your little date nights with Kaito. times like these, it's hard to even enjoy a drink. The mole you're searching for is a hired gun employed by Hamura.
An assassin?
Yes. It seems Hamura always turns to the same person when he needs someone taken care of. That's your killer, without a doubt.
Do you know anything about him?
No. But whoever he is, he's a goddamn pro. He's killed several people now the exact same way, yet barely left a trace.
Do you know what he looks like, at least?
No. The only one who does is Hamura. Are you still going to pursue this, Doc?
That's the plan.
You should know, even if you track down Hamura and the mole, that won't be the end of it. They're just puppets on a stage much larger than you realize. And once you step foot on that stage, there's no hiding from the limelight. Do you understand?
I'd rather try and regret it than never try at all.
Nobody listens to their elders these days.
Sorry about this, boss. Seriously.
Okay.
Can I just say one thing, Matsugane-san?
What is it?
The Matsugane family I know would never turn a blind eye to cold-blooded murder like this. You say you can't exist without Hamura, but...
Don't make me repeat myself. Times have changed. Hamura is the Matsugane family now. It's not my place to interfere anymore. That's my prerogative as patriarch.
Matsugane-san. Thank you for everything.
Okay.
All that, still no clue where Hamura is. We're back to square one.
Not exactly. The boss slipped us a pretty big hint.
Oh yeah?
When he was talking about Captain Hamura.
Hmm?
He might be in hiding, yeah. But the family looks to Hamura for guidance now. He's gotta be communicating with them somehow. If we can just listen in on one of their conversations, that should lead us straight to him. We just gotta get ears in there. You follow me?
I think I do. You want to bug their office.
Exactly.
But after everything that just went down, you know what'll happen if we get caught. They'll kill us.
Which means we'll just have to enlist the help of an expert burglar.
Uh-huh. You want to make Sugiura do it.
I'll give him a ring. You go track down some bugs.
Me?
Make sure they're HD audio and shit. Meet me at the office once you've got it.
Alright. So... we go there. Yeah, for now. That's it. We'll do a couple more episodes after this, I think. We'll see. But for now, thank you for watching.